Hi, Sachii here, and today I'm going to be drawing something from my memories. And this is.
I just want to preface this I didn't use a reference photo and that this is a baby hanbok, which is a traditional Korean outfit. I thought there was a special name for it, which is why I didn't say it later. But unfortunately, because I didn't use a reference, it looks more like a baby yukata or kimono. And so I apologize in advance for anybody who might be offended. I should have looked.
This is a rather cute memory. I actually wasn't here for this one, but it's super special to me. So let's begin. Um, so I've talked about him quite a bit. My nephew is the most amazing thing that's ever happened to me. He is super smart, super sweet, and he's turning 3 in April, and he's the reason why I'm taking this trip over. Um, a little bit of backstory about my nephew. He was named after my grandfather, and his due date was April. So I'm just like, hey, Grandpa was born on April 18th. What are the chances that he's going to be born on Grandpa's birthday? My sister looked at me and said, no. And then she went into labor on my birthday, and my birthday is 3 days before my grandpa's, and she's just like, oh, he's gonna be born soon. He's gonna be born soon. Well, this and that happened, and lo and behold, 72 hours later, 93 years after my grandpa was born, my nephew was born. My sister was not happy. She was definitely not happy with me. She didn't talk to me for a few weeks. And then, so in my true sister fashion, when I visited her 2 weeks after they got out of the hospital, because I asked my dad when would be an appropriate time to see my nephew, he said, give them a little bit of time to adjust to the baby before you come because it could be too much. Not that she doesn't trust me or anything like that, just um, you know, it's their first baby and they're excited. And I said, okay, great. So I wait and I see him in about 2 weeks. He's about 2 weeks old when I first hold him, and he's so little and he's so cute, and he's like all scrunched up and just like the cute, all the cute baby vibes. Okay, and then my sister looks at me and says, "We are going to the movies. Take care of him. Bye." Um, I didn't even know how to change a diaper. I didn't know how to feed him, and so the entire time he's just sitting there in my arms, just like happy as can be, and I'm just like, I'm legitimately freaking out at this point. I'm like, oh, what am I supposed to do with this baby? How am I supposed to feed him in this? And so, like, my parents who were driving up from wherever they lived at the time, they got so many phone calls from me because I was panicking because I'm like, I think I'm gonna kill the baby. I think I'm gonna kill the baby. I have absolutely no idea what to do with this baby. And my nephew was just sitting in my arms because I held him the entire time because I'm like, I'm not gonna let you go. There's a few reasons for that. I'm not gonna get into them, but like, I just wanted to make sure that he knew that he was loved. And so so he's in my arms, and I'm just like, I'm freaking out more than he is. And he's just sitting there, and he's just napping peacefully as I'm panicking, as my entire life is breaking down and becoming going going to chaos. So like, yeah, and my dad like um I kind of got this trait. It's both a good and a bad trait depending on how you look at it. But when things are super chaotic, um, we laugh. And so in this case, my dad was just laughing at me while I was like, I'm actually not one to usually panic. I get stressed, but I don't panic. And I was definitely panicking. And so my dad was just laughing at me. And my sister comes over and goes, how was it? I'm like, your baby's super cute and super sweet. And I love him to any bits and pieces. But how do you change a diaper? And she just like, she kind of just broke down and was like, I can't believe I forgot to tell you how to change a diaper. So, anyway, so, yeah, so that was the story of the first night I met my nephew. I
I also want to add from this moment on, up until he was about 2, every time I held him, he would poop in my arms.
sang to him a lot that night. I pretty much just like, I held him, I held him. I made sure that he knew that he was loved. And today, March 7th, 2005, I received a letter in the mail, and it was, and I wasn't expecting it because my sister is not very sentimental. She's kind of in her own world. If you're not if you don't live near her, um, or if you're not face to face with her, not that you don't exist, but you're kind of an afterthought. So like for me, I'm usually an afterthought to her, not intentionally, just it's just the way she is. Some people are just like that. So so I got a letter in the mail, and sorry, my eye is like super watering. I think I got some oil on it. I get a letter in the mail today, and and I'm generally confused because I never get anything from my sister. Not that she, she's just not thoughtful like I am. And so I get this letter in the mail, and I'm like, okay, what happened? Like, what do they need now? Because sometimes I know that she's kind of struggling. There's a few things going on personally that are kind of bothering her. Mostly my mom's cancer diagnosis and the fact that my mom is living with them. Yeah. So, um, I opened up this letter and there's a bunch of stickers of whale sharks, and I think whale sharks are super cute. Not as cute as raccoons or red pandas or pigs. Long story short, I'm obsessed with pigs. If I'm ever kidnapped, a pig was probably involved. But anyway, so it's a bunch of whale sharks, and the biggest and fattest whale shark is me.
I would just like to say that out of every single person in my family, with the exception of my nephew, I am the smallest and the skinniest. So the fact that he chose me as the biggest and fattest whale shark is just, I love this kid.
And then and the second biggest whale shark is him, and then my sister and her husband are just like really small whale sharks. And so like I I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh, this is so cute. And my sister wrote that I was the biggest whale shark, and I'm like, oh, this is really cute. It's kind of surprised but really cute. And then inside the letter, my nephew traced over the words "I love you, Auntie," and I just like started crying because I really needed it this weekend, this week. Like he actually called me the other day and was like, Auntie, and I'm like, are you kidding me? I miss you. Oh, shoot. Okay. Auntie, I miss you and I love you, and I hope you're having a good day. And I'm just like, no, I had a terrible day, but thank you so much for reaching out to me. So this is him wearing a traditional Korean outfit. I actually don't remember the name of this, but in East Asia, the first birthday is super important. So like yeah, the first birthday is super important. So this is us celebrating his first birthday, and I probably should have done the pants in gray and the shoes black, but you know what? We're here. And I'm doing this by memory. The actual picture, which I'm not going to show, is like, because my sister told me not to show any pictures of my nephew, is really stinking cute. Like and currently my sister's kind of mad at me right now because my nephew actually looks just like me. No, which is a good and a bad thing, but like apparently I was so cute that people used to take pictures of me on the street or ask for permission because I was just that cute. And the same thing is happening to him. And my dad was looking at pictures of me when I was little, and he's like, yeah, you look just like him and you kind of act like him too. He's like your mini me. And I'm like, that poor kid, because I'm kind of a train wreck of a human being. But if he likes me, he likes me. Can't control that. So yeah. Anyway, in case anyone needs to know, I now know how to change a diaper. I also now know how to feed a baby, and a lot of things were learned that night. And yeah, just love my nephew. He turns 3 in April. Super excited to finally celebrate it with him. And yeah, that was my video. Thank you for joining me.